What's going on, guys? It's Jamie here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're doing a Liverpool rebuild in a way. Obviously there's a big talk that Thiago Alcantara, Champions League winner from Bayern Munich, is on his way to Anfield, which for me is depressing. Obviously I'm a United fan, but I thought it'd be interesting to see what Liverpool achieve with him in the team, what he personally achieves on FIFA. Obviously it's FIFA, not real life, so it can't be accurate, but it's just a fun little way to see until FIFA 21, I guess, when he's possibly there full time. Now, I'm not going to be replacing that many first teamers, but in my opinion, Liverpool are about to peak as a team. They've been running hard for about 3 or 4 years now under Klopp, and as we saw from the Dortmund team, it eventually falls off and you're bottom in the league. I don't think it'll happen this year, but I do think they're on the verge of it. So I'm going to replace some of the backup brigade with younger players with more potential that can come in and fill the spots of people. Now I do believe we need a DM, and obviously Naby Keita is going to be replaced by Thiago. I don't think Naby Keita hit the heights that everyone expected, so you can maybe sell him on if a team's interested, but you don't have to. I might not, I'm not really sure yet. Obviously Lovren's left in real life, so he's gone. You need to replace him. You probably need a backup right back because Klein's left as well. Hoover's too young. Necker Williams is probably too young as well. They probably do need to go out on loan. The Ox is a good squad player. James Milner's going to be leaving at the end of the season, so just you need to replace him with someone. Curtis Jones probably needs a few loan spells. Wijnaldum's an interesting one. Obviously he's getting on a bit now. He's 29. Lallana's obviously left. Grujic, I'm going to recall, he's a good squad player. Good player at Cardiff when he was there. Done well in Germany. He deserves a chance in the Premier League. Harry Wilson as well. Personally, I think he's the Championship player at best. He's not a great player. He's got good free kicks, that's about it. You've seen how good he is in the Championship for Derby. Smashed it, him and Mason Mount. So maybe selling Harry Wilson and Shaqiri on the wing. Maybe look at a new winger is maybe the way to go. You see me accepting offers for Lallana and Lovren. Doesn't matter the price, get him gone. Same with Nathaniel Klein going to Everton of all places. Shaqiri also going back to Inter Milan. Now the first one I wanted to make was Max Aarons. Obviously relegated to Norwich in real life. Interest in Bayern Munich. He's young, adds to the growing crop of English talent. Once he's improved a bit, it could allow Trent to go into midfield, where he actually is a midfielder, I believe. And to me it makes sense. He's young, he's English, he adds to the quota of English players you need. Not going to come in the most money on the game, probably more in real life. But yeah, as I said, he's going to be a good backup for the first season. Possibly then you move Trent into midfield, put Aarons at right back and use Williams or Hoover as the backup right back. We'll have to see. But now this is the interesting one. It took me a while to decide what to do here. But Jorginho Wijnaldum, obviously with Bayern Munich, Barcelona in real life because Ronald Koeman. I did think he's probably peaked at his fitness. He's now coming out of his prime. So cashing in for 48 million is a very good business if you ask me. And then the next player is Turaninga. Don't quote me on that name. I can't claim to be a German speaker. But obviously he's a realistic signing. German, young, fast, good on the ball. Could maybe help move Van Dijk to right centre back when he comes in. Obviously they haven't got a left-footed centre back, so it's a bit different. It's useful for tactical reasons. Not going to cost a lot, and he also fits the culture of the club of German. Knows what a press is. Knows how to play the ball at the back. And it's just an easy signing. Now, Ibrahim Sangare is obviously a highly touted youngster in the world of football. Been relegated with Toulouse, so now would be the time to pick him up. Had very good numbers in the league early last season. I think he's one of the top performers as a DM. Maybe possibly as a young DM in Europe. But he's not going to cost the bank. He reminds me a bit of Fabinho, who's going to just get better and better as the time he gets. He's obviously an out-and-out DM, which is the only one they really have is Fabinho. You got people that can play like Keita, but to me Keita isn't even a DM, he's an attacking mid. He reminds me of a Thiago, just clearly not as good. and it just makes sense to bring in a backup who's going to learn off Fabinho, who's younger than Fabinho by about 7 years, I believe. So bringing him in is just going to bolster the numbers in midfield. Play him in the cups, play him in some lower league games. Job's a good one. Now, interesting one, Donny van de Beek. I managed to pick him up for a decent price. He's going to be my James Milner replacement. 83 rated at 22 years old. He's a highly touted youngster in real life. And I managed to bring him in on rotation, which is just a ridiculous... It's hard to believe he'd accept that, but he did. Obviously, you must want to come to the Premier League champions. That's what you got to think about when you're doing this realistic version. He's up for sale by Ajax. The time of recording this, he's not in a matchday squad and he's training on his own. And he's highly linked to Man United. I'd be very happy to take him. But yeah, we got him in for a decent fee, decent wage, all good. You see me now accept the bid for Harry Wilson, so he left to Betis. And now at the mid-table mark, you can see that that we are second by a point to City, and we lost Community Shield and penalties to City. So it's been a good season so far, clearly. We drew Sunderland in the FA Cup, and I believe we are in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Yes, we are. We're playing Man United, so that'll be interesting. We won our pre-season trophy as well. Won the Super Cup. It's nice to see the squads doing something. Drawn Benfica in the Champions League as you finished top of the league with no losses. Got a couple of players in and around the top scorers charts. You got Mane, Salah, who's that? Roberto Firmino. I do believe you probably got to replace one of the front three in the next season, at least one. Maybe bringing a backup that's going to overtake the other. You might have seen some options on the shortlist already, but at the end of the video you'll see the full shortlist of who I believe they should bring in. Obviously Liverpool do the Moneyball tactic most times, where they bring in cheap players with great stats. So this is what I've tried to recreate a bit. Obviously Thiago fits that mould at 30 million, one of the best players in the world. You can see the player stats for halfway through the season now. Alisson's just got 21 clean sheets, it's ridiculous. Robertson got 9 goals somehow, 4 assists. Matip's played a lot. Obviously he's higher rated than Joe Gomez on the sim, so the sim's probably going to play him. Turaniga's getting games. Van Dijk's playing well. Gomez is injured, shock. Max Aarons has not got many chances, but he's playing some games. Trent's just been solid. Sangari's not played, which is annoying, even as Fabinho's injured. Milner's decreasing. Grujic is improving, so is Curtis Jones. It's going to be interesting to see who Liverpool replace Hendo with, but maybe it is Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek having a good season. He's kept Ox out of the team. Minamoto's got a few games. Mane's smashing it. Salah's smashing it. Firmino's smashing it, and he doesn't score in real life. So it's interesting to see. Origi's doing okay as well. But at the end of the season, as nothing happened in January, you can see we came second to City, which is what I do believe will happen in real life. My Premier League prediction video will be up soon. Do not worry about that. See, still showing the old thing, idiot. Don't know why I done that. Got knocked out in the FA Cup to Man City, the nemesis apparently. In the Carabao Cup, we smashed Wolves in the final 5-1, which is nice to see, I guess. Not for me, but if you're a Liverpool fan, nice to see. In the Champions League, we lost to Atleti on away goals in the semi-final, I believe. Yeah, we did. Which is frustrating, but realistic, I guess. You see here, Salah was top of the scorers chart with a lot of goals. Few players in there with assists. You got 3 players in a row, which is good, I guess. You got creative outlets. Clean sheets. Alisson only had 20 in the end, which isn't great. You'd like to see more from the defence. Milner's top of discipline charts, which is fantastic to see. But as you see here, the growth of the players has been very good, which, with the additions of the new generation, should, don't quote me on this, but should help them keep some level of consistency, I guess. You got Turanai, I don't know how to say his name still. He's played a few games. You got Samaskas comes in, their new sign in real life. Joe Gomez has played a lot of games. Matip played a lot of games. Van Dijk. Max Aaron's hardly played, but he's still improving, so that's nice to see. Trent, no assist this season, which is weird. See, the sim annoys me because it doesn't play the players that should be playing. Naby Keita didn't leave in the end, played well. James Milner, 12 games, he's going to leave. You can see there, Grujic, he's improving, which is nice to see. Hendo's played a lot of games this season, 9 goals, 6 assists. Now here's the man, Thiago. 11 goals, 9 assists, 7 in the Premier League, 4 assists in the Premier League, 1 goal in Europe, 4 assists in Europe. It's an okay season. You'd like to see more from the man. Donny van der Beek kind of outshone him, to be honest. Played more games than him as well. It's probably because Thiago's injured. That's the problem with Thiago. He's very injury prone. But anyway, guys, we're coming towards the end of the video. You're going to see my idea of replacements for the future Liverpool. Obviously, you've got Brewster, but I don't think he's going to be the guy they think he is. So here you see you got Sander Berge, Kwesi, Sarr, and McKennie and Guri as the next guys to come in. To me, that makes sense. They're young, quick, strong. Most of them fit the Premier League ability. Guri reminds me a lot of Benzema and Firmino. So have a look through their stats, have a look through the players, leave your comments on who you think you should sign. And I've been Jamie. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.